Welcome to Fox Lore. Part of fun coloring is learning about color. Today, we're going to learn about the color red. We're going to do 3 videos to show you red, yellow, and blue, and those are primary colors. And you can mix any color you could imagine from those 3 colors. They're the first color. That's why they call it the primary color. So today I'm going to get Fizzlebell to tell us all about it because she likes to color with us too, and she's our friend. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with a little fun video that has all kinds of things you might want to know about the color red, and also talking about what is red, what kinds of things you can look at to see what is red, and how to see it is one of the most important things in being able to color and know your colors, and part of being an artist. So grab a sketchbook and a pencil and write down everything that you see that's red. Doesn't matter if it's like a very light shade of red or a very deep shade of red. We'll learn about that kind of thing later on in some future videos when we're learning about art and about color. But today, we're just learning the very basics about red, and watch the video till the end because I'm going to mix together some of the primary colors, and then you'll see what's next for 3 separate videos that are about secondary colors. And from there, we're going to talk about all kinds of things that is art. So let's get those red vibes going.
Red is a primary color, bold, powerful, and impossible to ignore. It's one of the 3 building blocks of all other hues. You can't mix it, you start with it. In light, red sits at the longest wavelength, around 700 nanometers. That's just a fancy way of saying it's part of the light we can see. A nanometer is super tiny, about 1/1000th of a meter. Scientists use it to measure the colors of light. That's why it's the first color we see in a sunset and the last to fade. Red is rad, full of energy, motion, and excitement. It's the color of action, of skating fast, of feeling alive. The word red comes from the Old English reed, and in many cultures it's linked to life, love, and celebration. Red grabs your attention like a fire truck racing down the street. It's used in stop signs, warning lights, and emergency gear because it demands to be seen. That's because red stimulates the brain and increases heart rate. It's the color of urgency and importance. Red isn't just a color, it's like a spark. It shows excitement, celebration, and big feelings, like cheering for your team, dancing at a party, or blowing out birthday candles. Red is linked to energy and enthusiasm. It's the color that says, "I'm here," and "let's go." Using it in art is a great way to get those feelings across. Long ago, red was rare and expensive. Kings and queens wore it to show power and wealth. It was made from crushed insects and rare minerals. Pigments like vermilion and carmine came from cinnabar and cochineal. Brilliant and bright, it was difficult to make. That's why bright red became a royal color. Some colors could come from flowers and plants, but it didn't have the same brilliance and was dull and mostly used as dyes for poor folk. So many delicious foods are red. Juicy strawberries, sweet cherries, and crisp apples. Red fruits are packed with vitamins to keep you healthy and strong. In nature, red often signals ripeness and nutrition. It's a color that signals, now is the time to enjoy the best flavor. Red is just the beginning. There's a whole rainbow to explore, and every color has its own story. Keep learning, keep creating, and let your art shine. Whether you start with red or end with it.
I'm making a little short video today to add in about the primary colors and what makes what. Let's see. Well, we've got blue and yellow and red. Those are the primary colors. And from there, we'll mix together a color with each of these, and you'll be able to see a different color that it makes that are called the secondary colors. So if you had, let's see, a red, let's put this down here, just like a deck of cards, and you put down a yellow, and you mix those two together, would you get, let's see, would you get green? No, you wouldn't get green. If you mixed those together, you would get orange. You can almost see like a little red in there, how it's warm. They're both warm colors, so you can kind of see how that would work. All right, let's say you have red and blue together. Would that make orange? I mean, it looks pretty together, but I don't think so. Would you get purple? Yes, you would get purple. From there, you can kind of see where it's a little bit cool, it's a little bit warm. So that's how you get purple. Purple's a secondary color. Now, what if you had blue and you mixed it with yellow? Would you get purple? Let's see. No, I mean, that purple and blue look nice together, but boy, with that yellow, I don't know. Purple is a secondary color, but it does have some yellow in there, so when you mix it together, it does make a complementary color. They complement each other when you paint them together. But what would it make? I think it would make green. And if you thought that too, you would be right. So this is just a little video to show how mixing those three primary colors, the red, the yellow, and the blue, and you get the green with those two, you get the yellow with those two, and then you get the purple with these two up top. So think about that as you start to color in your fun coloring books, and I'm sure you're going to make some beautiful art. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed our video about the color red. Also, please like and subscribe so we can continue to create videos to help improve your art. Come back and check out all of our videos about color. So have fun coloring, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.
Don't you just love Foxglove?